Just got this in. So this is the Syma X25W, and it is Syma's 2018 toy drone model, and they've upgraded it with a few new features. So the first upgrade is that it's got optical flow position hold. It's got a sensor that allows it to hover in place without a GPS. And it's also got 15 minutes of flight time through the use of this proprietary 1000 mAh battery. And finally, we've got ourselves a little camera where the lens can be adjusted using your controller. Video footage records to the back using a micro SD card. Now, Syma has provided an app with this one this time. Once you've connected to the drone via your Wi-Fi on your phone, you can go ahead and open up the Syma Fly app, and then you can choose the model that you have. I've got X25 Pro, X25W, and I can go ahead and hit Start. And now I have the FPV view. Alright, so now my camera's all the way facing to the ground. I'm going to go ahead and lift it up using this button. These buttons here control the cameras, which is pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and lift off now. This is the one key takeoff button. And now we're off. We've got a bit of a gentle hover here. So Syma claims that the hover will be within 0.5 meters of the ground. Now here are your photo and video buttons. I'm going to start recording to the SD card using this button here, the video button. And you can tell because the lights will start flashing, and they are. So we've got our SD card recording now. Let's turn around here and take a look at me for a second. I'm gonna bring it over here. Get a little bit of air. Really want to test this optical flow position hold and just see how well it does. I mean, wow. Look at that. That's crazy. There's no GPS on that. That's just a toy hovering with optical position flow. Let's try hovering over this here because it's a path. I want to see how well it can read this over here. See if we can read this ground. It's more dirt. Optical flow sensors can sometimes have trouble with the color brown. I know that. But yeah, no hands. Really, really pretty stable, actually. Look at that. I've seen GPS drones that do worse. I see a little bit of deviation here and there. It's having a little bit of trouble with the ground here. Not bad at all. Actually, not bad at all. All right, let's see at what point. Let's use a best case scenario. We're over grass. We've got some decent light out here. It's sort of overcast. Okay. So we're gonna try going over here. We're gonna get some altitude. We're gonna see. I'm gonna lower the camera. Oh yeah, there we are. I want to get in frame. There we go. Alright, so, I mean, look at that. It's holding so well. I mean, it's a toy, but I'm really impressed with how well this thing is holding its position. Now we moved a little bit. Keep in mind, we have absolutely no wind out here. I'm doing this with 0 wind. So this thing doesn't have to deal with repositioning itself like at all for the wind. But I think that's a fair thing to try for someone that just has optical flow. And it's also got brushed motors. So I didn't want the test to be skewed because the motors weren't powerful enough to hold its spot in like extreme wind. Alright, so it's deviating just a little bit here and there. I would definitely say it's as advertised. Syma does claim a 0.5 meter deviation, and for the most part, it doesn't even look like it's doing that. It looks like it's more like 0.1, 0.2. Oh, I'm out of the frame now. The camera control is handy. That's pretty cool that I can change the position of the camera. I guess we'll fly down the field and see where the Wi-Fi FPV dies. Well, I still have video. All the way out to there. So, since I really can't fly past that freaking tree easily, let's see here. I kind of don't want to crash this thing out all the way out there. Yeah, I still have FPV video. Oh, it's starting to lag a little bit now. Now I'm starting to see some lag, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it back. I'm going to try to turn around and come back this way. That's pretty good. You're going to want to be careful coming back when you're that far out, though, because, yeah, there's definitely some lag, and you don't want to crash into something. Oh, shit! Okay, so I did crash into something because of the Wi-Fi FPV. Hold on, we gotta go get it now. Yeah, so the Wi-Fi FPV is too laggy to just use the screen to fly. Especially when you get past a certain point. It's probably best for framing a shot. We still have, I think we still have our video going. Alright. Let's take it up as high as we can and get a view. Now the optical flow position hold is not going to work when you're way up high. So I'm going to do some manual work here. Man, that's probably more or less as comfortably high as I want to take a model like this. I mean, yeah, you can get some decent height though, but if you're not experienced with knowing your orientation and everything else, it's a good way to lose it. I'm bringing it back down now. We've got a little bit of jello in our video. And we'll take it down the tree. This drone flies for a long time. It definitely flies around 15 minutes. Trying to get a shot of me and the Christmas tree here. I want it to hold its spot so I can put it in the air and get a nice shot. I'll pull it back just a little bit. See, it's kind of funny that I'm doing this because I never really try to even bother to frame a shot with a toy drone because usually it's just not possible. You can never get it to stay, like, at all. I got to give it to Syma. The optical flow positioning on this model works really well. It's working really well in a variety of different ground settings. I mean, yeah, you could literally just put the thing in the air and now I'm getting some shots of the tree. I'm going around the base of the tree. I'm taking my eyes off of the freaking drone because I just don't care. I know it's going to hold its spot. Here we're going around this side of the tree now. I'm over here. Oh, now we've got a lot of movement. It just moved a whole bunch that way. I mean, I would say overall, you gotta consider this is a toy. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. My friend Ryan over at RD's Drone Reviews provided this drone to me. Go check out his channel. A link is in the description below. When I visited him, he let me have this. He did a review of it also. Definitely go check that out. And it performed just as good for him as it did for me. Held its position very well. Looks like we can use the app to enable some of the options here, like recording. Alright, so I'm going to hit... Oh, Syma Fly wants to access my microphone. Alright, so we're Oh! That's it. That's the end of the battery, just as I was trying to fiddle around and figure that out. Alright guys, that's it. That's the Syma X25W with optical flow positioning. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I think that for a toy drone, the position hold on this did absolutely fantastic. And the flight time was pretty good. So, that being said, it's kind of a pricey drone in 2018, especially given the fact that it does have brushed motors. But if you are looking for one of the best toys around when it comes to advanced features like that, this is probably a good bet if that's what you want to get. As always, I'm not impressed with the proprietary battery, but it does work, and they do give you a charger that can charge up to 2 batteries at the same time. The ability to adjust the camera, it was also a really, really cool feature, and I hope to see that in future models as well. Let me know if you guys have any questions about this one, and I'll try to help you. Just leave a message down in the comments below. And as always, have a great day, guys. I'm gonna go do some flying.